Is the deal? I thought I was live over here. Let's see, got it. I'm live over there, I do believe. Wardrobe change. What's up? Ah, what's the deal? Mm. And to you all, what's going on? We are there. We are checked in. We are checked in. What's up, everyone? It's Courtney Rollins. I am back here with the Aqua team. Do REI Deals. What show is better than tell? What is Do REI Deals? This is where we jump on here and we make follow-up calls, talking to sellers. What's up, Noah? What's going on, brother? We got the Foley team. What's the deal? Noah, on both ends, I see you. We jump on here every evening and show folks how we lock up deals, talking to sellers. When I'm talking about deals, I'm talking about real estate investing deals. We help people solve problems and we create opportunities for income and wealth through real estate. I have a full-time job as a director of diversity, equity, and inclusion at a K through 12 school. It is very involved. However, we still find the way to systematize and to prioritize going out here, helping people serve folks, which adds to our income, adds to our wealth, and really helps me fulfill my purpose where I really want to be an example and show how transformative, powerful, beautiful we can be and we are. What's up, Chip? You see him in the back when we are authentic selves, you know, trying to live in authentic community with each other. I think it helps create a more just and equitable world because the just and equitable world's ultimate driving force to me is love and expression. And so if I'm able to do that, it helps give my life meaning, helps my life have purpose, helps me live a life worth living. I see the wholesale queen is up here. Yo, I wanted to jump on so bad this morning. I was at my W2. Y'all got to check out the wholesale queen. Nora, if you haven't signed up or checked her out, she got mentor programs, opportunities galore. Yeah, you got to check her out. Go hop on. She is amazing. Sheena Mullins. What's up, Sheena? I hope all is well with you. If you want to do deals with us, we have tons of them. We just locked a few up today and finally got that seller to sign the addendum. And so we're good to go on another property that should close next week. But go to atwholesaledeals.com if you want to check out any of the deals. We love JVing with folks. If you're looking to sell a property or if you just want, you know, conversation and we'll help you assess the situation, check us out, DM me or go to atbuyhomes.org. We can make it happen. Yes. If you want to network and connect, every third Thursday, we do the Capacity to Be meetup. Sheena was just the latest guest on there. She was awesome. I should have sent the request. Just join her live today. It was really, yeah, wasn't it? Yep. Yeah. No, I wasn't. No, I wanted to jump in and watch it. That's what I'm saying, because I was at school and opened my phone. I saw you jumped on one of your mentees. Sheena Mullins, a great mentor to folks. It really teaches you how to the importance of opening your mouth. TTP, baby. Shout out Britt Daniels, one of my coaches, and really build relationships and make lasting impressions because that's that go-giver mentality. You got to receive to give. You got to give to receive. And that's what this whole thing is really about. Teamwork make the dream work. So yeah, she rocks, right? Yeah, Noah. Yeah, she's on fire. So I'm about to jump on and make these calls, smile and dial. Let's see if we can get some of these things in here. Yo, I'm excited, folks. We got the Do REI Deals course coming out. It's going to launch June 15th. We're putting in so many extra bonuses in there, going to help folks really lock it up. It's a course where you can chew it up on your own. You'll have the opportunity, if you want to dig even further, to connect with me and get some one-on-one training, or if you want to join our club. It's really set up to meet you where you are. My ideal customers, those folks who out there have been grinding against the grain, just like me, wanting a little bit more, want to make an impact, definitely want to make money, but it's not necessarily just money that they're driven by. Randy, what's going on, Randy? How you doing, man? It's Courtney.
How you doing, Courtney? I thought that was the place you're
Yeah. Sound like I'm catching you at a bad time here?
Yeah. No, you're essentially a bad time, but I had my tenant put me off until tomorrow. So, I mean, I don't have anything to do for yesterday.
I hear you. I got you. You said paying a late fee.
Yeah, well, after today, it's after the fifth. So.
I got you. But they're usually pretty good, are they? Or is that something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, cool. Well, I guess I'll just I'm definitely gonna follow up. I'll just check you out tomorrow.
All right.
A
Yep.
little bit before
Sounds
this
good.
time. That sounds great, man. I hope you have a good evening.
All right.
All right, take care. All right. The reason I got in and out there because Randy, great guy, but he has to offer the right of first refusal to his tenants. And he was supposed to go to check it out today. We've been following up on some other properties he has, and this one came off because I asked those beautiful questions that you asked at the end. Do you have other properties you'd be interested in selling, especially something that needs love? Shout out again, TTP. That's Brent Daniels' line. Coaching is so important, and getting coaching. Like, think about all the successful folks, the Jordans, the Kobe's. I'm in basketball space now, but like high level business owners, CEOs, all are involved in masterminds, but also personal coaching in so many aspects of the game. So there are a lot of folks out there. You got to vet coaches properly, someone you're comfortable with, but it's so important. Who told you that? Told me what? Absolutely would love to. Told me what? I don't know what you're referring to. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. What am I doing? Oh, chatting tomorrow. Still has to talk to his tenant. Yeah. What you referring to, Nor? All right. Referral question. The one about, do you have any other properties, or the right of first refusal? The right of first refusal, if you're referring to that, that's something that's quite often in a lot of leases. If you're going to sell a property as owners, quite often you'll have a lease. It states that you have to give the tenant the right to say no. Sometimes you got to have it notarized. Some leases don't have it, or some people just completely ignore it. But Rand is really a stand-up guy, and got to make sure that he, follows the protocol. Have not ever able to sell, not placed it on the market. All right. Let me give this guy a call and just dial and smile. What up, Jason? What's up? Were any cuts outs from yesterday from the campaign? Any potentials? Y'all gotta check out the sales training we just did. It was awesome. All about uncovering the pain, motivation, asking those tough questions. It's on the YouTube. Go check it out, or on Instagram. The most recent sales training. I think it's titled "Seek Pain." I don't want peace. I want trouble always. I don't want peace. Oh man, sound like a doozy, bro. Paying them dues, man. Paying the cost to be the boss, brother. Stay in there. He said, brother, let me tell you. I hear you, man. I hear you, boy. Ooh, it be tough sometimes, but hey, we bothering folks. We the ones interrupting their lives.
Please leave your
It ain't never about us, right?
Rob Williams.
Hey Rob, this is Courtney. I figured I'd jump on the phone with you, chat again about Pulaski Street. Sounds like you might be deciding to list it. Hopefully they'll work out for you. I wanted to revisit where we were with it just to see, because we're still in buying mode at this time. So feel free to return my call or my message at 443-879-2019. 443-879-2019. Take care. These 3 words, short and simple. Will you sell? Mm-hmm. Boop. Wrong address for this one, I think. Spam a particular man. I take offense. I'm from Alabama. I was born in Alabama. Yo, my freshman year. He's my line brother now. He called me Bama. Can you imagine? I used to be corny. Used to be. No, I'm kidding. But I thought he was referring to me being from Alabama. I took it as a compliment until I realized he was trying to call me Bama. It sounded like you hear it had a piece, man. Hey, Mike, this is Courtney just giving you a call. I was trying to get the address for Sharon Road. It looks like I either have the wrong one or a piece of land comes up. We're definitely interested in land, but I do remember you saying there were 2 units on there. If you can give me a call back or even message me and confirm the right address, that would be so awesome. 984-355-8270. That's 984-355-8270. All right, take care. The shirt smells good. Some good laundry. I like it. I like it. Sharon. Let's see. I had a Stromboli right before I got on here. Let's see, Calhoun. Hey, Vincent, would love to chat with you about being a guest speaker. I have to put him on. Sorry, are my messages not my messages coming through? Let's see. I was ready to pull up. Don't let them get you, man. Remember the big picture. What's up, Brian? Remember the big picture, man. Remember the big picture. Yeah, I know you know, but it can be rough. I hate getting hung up on though. That's just I be trying to hang up on them before or say goodbye to them before I get hung up on. So I feel like I got some control. But it's been a few times where I was like, "Whew, boy, oh boy." Far and few between because I remember that, hey, this is my day. All right, let me call this guy back. This is an interesting one.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 443-744-1891 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, William, how's it going? This is Courtney just giving you a call back. I chatted with my team and wanted to share some information about the lot over there. Feel free to call me 443-665-0118. That's 443-665-0118. Hope you're doing well, man. Take care. Met MET, right? Met about Fern Park. Are you free to talk later this evening or tomorrow morning? Courtney. Courtney. Text me back from 7 p.m. until a little after to talk about for like ever. See, man, that's that energy, man. They do put you in a bad vibration. Jason's is texting folks, and he got a person who took his time out to be in such a negative vibration to fuss and cuss for about an hour about do you see a sign of shit, you might just want to block his number after that, man. It's ridiculous. What am I doing? A picture of Courtney. ATP. A picture too. Yeah. It's a shame, bro. That's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame. Boom. Boom. Hmm.
Hello.
Hey, Austin, this is Courtney. How you doing there? Gentlemen,
Yes,
talk.
sir. How are you?
I'm feeling really good. Feeling really good. Just giving you a call back about the condos. Is this a bad time to chat?
No, it's a good time. No problem.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I was able to take a look over there, and properties, look strong over there. I did send you some of our comps, so I was just wondering if you could tell me. I know you said you wanted looks like 90 for one and 120 for the other. I guess we're talking about Ashley. Can you tell me how you deciding on those numbers?
Yeah, some of those numbers I don't really have no problem with, but the others you're giving me like an auction price,
Oh,
which I'm pretty sure if you check some of those low prices, this is like a very corrupted unit, and they probably went to auction and it was sold through auction.
oh, I got you. Oh, okay.
Whether foreclosure or tax lien or whatever.
Okay. All right. So
Right.
Ashley condominiums. All right. I'm gonna pull up some of the pictures there.
Right. If you go like specifically each unit and see what's going on, you probably figure it out. Like these are low prices because they went to auction.
Let me pull up one like 103 Asher. Let's see what it says here. How do I get back there? Oops, yes, I jumped out of there. Let's see. All right. So I think I can pull up in public records would I be able to tell that by I know how I can tell by the mortgage history and see what was sold.
You could tell either by a mortgage history or you could tell, let me see, how do they do it? How do they do it? If you check the last sales price,
Right.
it might give you an idea of how did it go.
All right, like I see one here. It looks like the one that was sold in October of last year, 103 Ashler, sold for 85, and it looks like it was from a Bright Circle LLC to an Enterprise LLC, and it's arm's length resale.
Can you view any inside pictures in there?
Yeah, they don't have any loaded. I try to click on all three of them, and they're
Like
yeah.
that exactly. That tells you most probably it's an auction sale.
Gotcha.
For example, I know my neighbor. I'm trying to get his address. I think it's either 95 or 93.
95 or
It
90.
was right, pretty nice, updated. Have you checked the picture of don't mind?
On the
85.
85 Ashley, let me pull it up right now. I did not pull those up. We were just because for us when we buy all cash, but for it to be approved for underwriting, we base it off of the recent sale prices over there. Yeah, pulling it up right now. It looks 21234.
21234. Yeah, 85 Ashlar Court.
Yeah, I see it on Redfin. Yep, I see it on Redfin here, but it's not. I guess it's taking a while for it's loading up now.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. You can check the bedrooms.
All right. Let me turn to a condominium.
17, late 2017, early 2018.
And do your tenants? I know you have the rental license, but when do the leases end for these properties?
But the rental license is not transferable.
Oh, I didn't hear what you say about the lease though. The leases. I
The,
think.
the lease, it's like a month to month right
Okay.
now on both of
All
them.
right. Gotcha. Yeah, I definitely hear what you're saying. And you might what not listed. I'm not a realtor or agent, but would you consider listing them? See if you can get a higher price that way?
No, I didn't try to put them on for sale. Yes, when I finished them like 4 years ago, I did, but I did not get the offer that I want, so I
Right.
forgot about it and I rented both of them.
All right. Well, yeah.
Like I say, fully upgraded kitchen, brand new appliances, fully upgraded 2 bathrooms, brand new ceramic tiles and floor, wall, bathtub, sink, toilet, everything.
All right.
You could tell from the pictures.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. It's just hard for us to, if you're doing,
Right.
you said one.
Even if you're doing cash only, I would rather get it appraised.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we always do it.
For my good and your good, I would rather get it appraised.
Oh, cool. Appraisal.
That one, like I said, I'm really letting it go for 115, which I think is a very average price.
Oh, you said 115?
Yes, 115.
Okay, that's different because I wrote down 150. I was like, I really just can't get that to
No.
115.
I wish I
Right.
could take 150 out of it.
All right, 115.
Yeah,
Okay,
I wish I could.
yeah.
At first, I told you like 120,
Right.
but after checking the prices,
Right.
and I know, I even know the prices probably went up from the last time they sold these till now. You know, the housing market is
Right.
crazy.
115, and you're getting 1,500 a month, but you have to pay
$1,550 a month.
$1,550, and there is a $304 HOA fee though.
Correct.
That's the one. So after you cut that out, it's $1,200 a month.
It's like 1,200 something a month, which is not bad.
1,200 a month. All right, and I guess you have your tenants in there, and I can look at the pictures over there. I'll just have to take it back to underwriting again because we usually like to be about between 2%, 1% of the sales price or the cash monthly rental, and that's about it there. But we just got to justify we're paying cash. Could you go any lower than 115 if we're taking it as it is, paying all the closing costs?
Let me tell you this. I'm trying to get at least 220. I mean, not 220, 210 out of both of them.
All right. Oh, gotcha. Okay. And why does that number stick out? Is there a target for that?
I'm sorry?
What's the 210 going to be used for?
No, 210,000 out of both of them.
Right. Yeah, I was saying like
150.
That's a pretty. I'm saying that, yeah, that's a pretty specific. That's a very specific number. I was just wondering what were your plans for the 210? Why 210?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's the market value for the 85 Asla. It's like 120, 121, 116, 115, something like that.
I got you.
And the other one close to 90,000.
Gotcha.
Trying to get me at least 220.
I dig it.
210 out of those. 210 out of those.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'll definitely take it back to the team. I really don't think we're the buyers at that price because we normally we just can't. Oh, you understand? You're an investor. We just can't make money if we're buying it at market unless we're doing on terms or something. But other than that, you wouldn't consider terms, would you?
Like how much are we talking about?
Well, I mean, we try to put a down payment that's comfortable for you, and then turn you into the bank and make monthly payments that allow us to still cash flow. So that would be just a conversation with you with how much you're comfortable with the down payment.
Well, let me ask you this:
Mm-hmm.
if you can buy one let's say, and take a refi on it,
Mhm.
and then you'll be able to buy the other one.
Yeah, that's
If
that.
you don't have,
Right. And so that's why we have to get it at such a discount. So that's one of the strategies we employ. You know, when you take it to a bank, they're going to give you 70, 85 with even with interest rates going up, 70% of the market value.
right.
So if I buy it at market,
Right.
I'm already going to go in the water if I go and refi in 2 or 3 a month or 2 or 3, Yeah.
Let me ask you and then another question with saying payments. If you could give me, let's say, for example, 100,000 right now and finance the 110. Is that what you're saying?
That
Is
may be
possible?
that may be possible. I'll just take it back to the folks. We usually, a little less down payment, but I can always just take it back and show folks. What if we were able to increase the overall purchase price and put a smaller down payment, but pay you over time with a larger purchase price though?
Exactly. Again, how much are we talking about down payment? Give me a figure. Give me a
Right.
number.
Okay. So let's say if we're able to give you 245 over time and put down like 10, 15%, and then paid over, paid monthly. I guess 10, 15%, 240 is like 24,000, 25,000.
25,000 a month.
Oh, not 25,000 a month. 25,000 is the down payment, and then a monthly payment that allows us to cash flow.
How much are we talking about monthly payments?
All right, so if one's getting 1,500, subtract 300 so 1,200 for one. I think the other one was getting 1,100, right? Subtract 350.
Yes, 1,100.
Subtract 350, that's 750. That's like 1950. We're getting a month for both of them, and we still have to pay our taxes and insurance because we're responsible for that. So I would imagine that we usually like 250 cash flow each, 500. So I mean, we'd be comfortable around 1,000 for payments a month until we had a term that we agreed to pay it off.
1,000 a month. It's not gonna work. No, it's not gonna work like that.
Sure. Well, okay. Well, I'll just keep taking it back to the folks, and I think you might be better listing it. Like you said, the market is pretty hot right now, so maybe we'll definitely, yeah. But I definitely appreciate you chatting with us. I'll follow up every now and then. Hopefully, you already have it sold by then. But circumstances change on our end, your end.
Right. To be honest, I'm not really in a hurry.
Oh, good.
I just, when you called me, you offered to buy them. I said, yeah, let's go ahead and try it.
Oh,
But
heck
I'm not really desperate to sell it.
Oh, that's perfect then. Well,
I'm making money right now, almost like $2,400.
nice.
Plus or minus, and keeping the property. So I don't really need it.
Sweet. Even with the That's sweet. Even with the HOA fee.
Yeah. I mean, even with the HOA, like you said, I'm making close to $1,900.
Nah, you're doing it then. Well, you're in a good spot. Oh, the picture just came up. Yeah, it looks really nice in there. Well, cool, man. Well, cool. All right, so again, I appreciate you taking my call, and yeah, we don't have to win them all, but it's worth a conversation. So I'll check in down the road.
No problem.
All right, you take care.
You got it.
All right, bye-bye.
You got it.
You too. Yeah, that's just can't buy market value unless you're getting it on terms, and then you can buy over market if you want, as long as you got the right terms. So it says, he said a lot there, was considering seller finance. Was stuck at 115. I mean, that's how much they're valued at. You can't get it at need at least 70% of the market value minus the assignment fee, even if it's in great shape. If he's paying 1,200, if he's getting 1,200 a month, I mean, a buy and hold investor might like that because it's 1% rule, but still, that's just too tight. I'm not locking up these deals that tight and begging and hoping that we find a buyer and take forever, stall out. There might be a buyer for this, but that's far and few between. Most investors want it at 85, 70%, even if they're a buy and hold investor. Buy and hold investor, again, may say, okay, I want it at 1, preferably 2%. I want the amount I get monthly for the rent to be 1 to 2% of the sales price. And you should check out that HOA fee, which is a $300. $1,200 is about 1% of 115K. But again, that's just too tight fur, man. So you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, keep building rapport. Things change, circumstances change. Maybe he'll have an issue that, I mean, hopefully it's nothing tragic, but an issue that requires him to see a quick cash sale at a discounted price to be his advantage at that time. But until then, or maybe we find out that we feel it's worth paying on terms that fits his interest in ours. But you don't know unless you follow up. So guess what we gonna do? We gonna follow up. Now have mine, and together you will find a way. Different strokes through the world. So I'm putting him on a drip campaign. He's gonna get some automatic texts from me in about a month, and I'm going to be automatically informed when he does respond, so I can see what he's talking about. Julius, call me back. Julius. Who the heck is Julius? Appointment set. Uh-oh, I'm confused. Oh, let me call this potential buyer for a property we have under contract. Yeah. Let's go. Boop. YOW. YAWN. What's up, folks? Hey, how's it going there? This is Courtney calling. I think you called us about the Furley Street property a few moments ago, maybe an hour ago.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. I thought someone was texting about oh no, not call, but a message. You were on Messenger and you gave my partner our number to call you about the property. Maybe I had the wrong number then.
Which property was it?
4525 Furley Avenue, Furley Street, over on 21206 zip code.
I don't think that was me. Sorry.
Okay. Are you an investor? Or was that?
No, sir.
Oh yeah. Okay. Definitely don't have the right number then. Maybe I wrote it down wrong. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Why did he ask what property it was if it wasn't her? Okay. Let's see. I wrote down the address wrong. Let's see. Yeah, I had a weird face. Excuse me. Sorry, folks. I had a weird face because I forgot who I was dialing. I have too many tabs up. 47. Let me write this number down. I knew that was it. Oh. Yeah. 804. I called the number, but lady answered and said it was the wrong number. Just calling the Dispo Queen. Shoot, let's see. Did I write it down right? Let me. Said. Wrong number. Now let's see. Is this the same number that I actually typed in? And survey says, no, I did not type the right number in. Surprise, surprise. That was me. My bad. My bad. Hey, hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going? This is Courtney with Aqua Team Properties. I think you were speaking to my partner about a property you're interested in on Furley. This is Courtney with Aqua. This is Courtney with Aqua Team Properties. You were calling about Furley Street. You're talking to my partner on Messenger about a property you might be interested in buying. Do I have the right number? Are you the gentleman interested in that property on Furley Street? Furley Avenue? Yeah, sorry. I was calling. You were speaking to my business partner on Messenger about a property you're interested. Do I have the wrong?
Yeah, I know. I'm working now. So can you call me a little bit in like half hour?
Sure. And feel free to text me at this number if I don't get to you. I have a meeting around that time, but we'll definitely connect.
Because I saw what you put in Facebook.
Right.
The
Awesome.
down payment and if you have something like that, I can take care of that.
Awesome. And what's your name? I'll put you in my system.
My name is Javier Sanchez.
Javier Sanchez. All right, Javier. I'll call you in about 30 minutes, or call me back if you don't hear from us.
All right.
All right. Take care. Oh, Javier, I'm Courtney. My name's Courtney, man.
Okay.
All right, Javier.
Right.
Take care.
Gotcha.
Bye-bye. You must be out there working. All right. Asked me to call back in 30 minutes. He is working. Work. A sipping yummy na. Damn, Rihanna, why you have to do us like that, man? All right, I'm gonna get my focus back. I don't know why I start singing that damn song. Javier Sanchez. I think that's how you spell Javier. Javier. Follow the drip. I'm gonna put him on the buyer drip. In about an hour. Chip, you think I'm gonna remember to call him back? I won't, but that's why I added this drip campaign. And I contacted him. There it is, a groove, slightly transformed. Just a little break from the norm. So all I gotta do is say, call back Javier Dispo, and I'm gonna do it in 7:15. We use ReSimpli, folks. If you ain't know, 7:15 is when I'm gonna call him back. ReSimpli is our CRM that gets the job done for us. It does so much more than just customer relations management, but it is awesome in so many other ways. For instance, you can list stack. That means find several lists and find out if you have people on multiple lists, which would indicate even more issues or stress and opportunities for you to serve. You can skip trace, folks, look up the numbers. You can actually drive for dollars and have some really awesome numbers to skip trace. And you can do tons of stuff. Keep your key performance indicators, your track your banking, contractors, realtors, everyone, your team. So awesome. And if you want to go to resimpli.com/Aqua Team, you can get a discount on your services. Hey there. We still good to chat tomorrow? How about tomorrow morning? Just want to make sure this lady still wants to talk to me about an opportunity to sell or finance her property. Chip, you snoring, buddy? All right. We're grinding through them. I was able to make a few calls. I don't know if I can trust that property right there. Julius, let me hear what this guy talking about.
You have reached the Rochers. We're sorry we cannot take your call. Please leave us a message.
Okay. Try to call. When in doubt, smile and dial, right? What we got here? Damn, I'm about an hour and 40 minutes late. I'm at 5 o'clock and it's 6:43. Hi, Julius. This is Courtney from Aqua Team Properties. I was calling about the Quantico Avenue property. Catch you had a bad time here?
What can I do for you? What's your name?
I'm Courtney Rollins, Aqua Team Properties. I'm looking to buy properties in the area. Just seeing if you're interested in selling.
So let me do this.
Mhm.
Not in my office, I'm home.
Okay.
I'll call you sometime tonight as long as James can answer your phone.
Sure. If not, my mother will answer. She takes my inbound calls when I don't get them. So either me or she will answer it, and I'll call you right
All
back.
right, so I'll call you when I get home sometime later.
That sounds great. All right. I look forward to it.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Let's see. Said he will call me when he gets home. Gotta be able to look out for that call. How do I make that happen? I will look out for your call later, Julius. I'm gonna call him Mr. Julius. I ain't gonna say Mr. Julius. Take care, Courtney. And the Aqua tape. And I'll send a little picture over there for him to see. Let's see, should I put this picture of the team up there? I see you up there, the bird princess. Should I put my picture up there? No, which one do we put? I will put the other one since he has my other phone number. Boom, shake the room. All right, I'm trying to get off in about 15 minutes so I can. We have a team building tonight. We're gonna play some. In fact, that's all I need to find out. Play something called Jackbox TV. I gotta figure out how to use it, and I gotta go practice some chipping and putting so I can get better at my game. Hey, what's the link for the retreat? I think I missed that from Monday. It's 8 o'clock, right? Yep. It's just the same as my Zoom. So how do you play? Enter room code. I don't know how to play this thing. Help? How can you help me? How do you play? How to get started playing Jackbox? Maybe you heard about Jackbox game you never played to play with a friend, but you want to set your own, but want to get your own copy to play whenever, even if you're not a gamer, you can actually have fun playing. This article will help you. All right, I did get off this thing so I can figure out how to set this up. I guess I'm not going to practice chipping. Got to pay the cost to be the boss. And yeah, all right. But I do have a few more calls to make, so let me get on that though right quick. Yep. So my disc assessment, I guess I didn't pass. What do we do? Perfect. Yep. You can just drop that into the, what do you call it? Into the Google Drive folder. I just used my old one. I'm trying to figure out this Jack TV. For this Jack TV, I need to figure out how to use it. Anyways, y'all, that's boring. It's boring to y'all. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's see. I should have about 4 or 3 more to call. Survey says 3 more to call. Misha. Okay. What's this one about? Follow up about the land deal. Let me sell his other property first before I follow up. Got a repeat seller here, but seller. We bought one of his properties and sold the contract right to the contract already. But I don't know, but and he has land lot, but we have one of, I already said in the contract, but I want to get this one done. Some people like buying stuff in portfolios, which can be helpful. I like it too. I'd actually prefer to have them on different deeds and be able to parse and sell out, but right now I'm just going to play it one at a time. Well, maybe I shouldn't, but maybe I shouldn't. Carl, can you think of any young widows that would like to join Tab for Future? You got a bunch coming up. I'll go and shoot for, well, thank you. I'm going to shoot for a month after settlement. All right. Awesome. I'll write it up in the purchase agreement and send it over. Hey, if you have a logo, or even if not, I can post in the school announcements for volunteers, for folks, announcements to see if anyone at the park school would be interested in joining the Mad Hatter. Very cool. Do you have a blurb or anything you'd like me to say in the announcement? Yep, so we got this one brother. Man, I've been following him for about 2 years, 13 months, 14 months. He's actually going to come to the school that I work with and provide some services. He actually creates hats all in festivals around Baltimore. And it looks like we finally got agree on a certain number here for his property, but he wants to stay in the property for about an hour afterwards. Not an hour, I'm talking about, but a month afterwards. He wants to stay in a month afterwards. And so what we're going to do is, and when we've done it in the past, is you can do this also, is hold funds back in escrow. So you can allow them to get money at closing, but then state, okay, we're going to hold escrow, we'll hold funds back. Let me do one thing at a time. That you will, I'll type it up and say it at the same time. $1,000 will be held in escrow after closing, so that the seller, well, how was it like? I just retype what I had before. Seller and buyer agree that the seller can remain in property for 30 days after closing with $1,000 held in escrow until released upon I'm not an attorney, so y'all want to check y'all's out. But if you need something like this, holler at your boy and check it out with your attorney. Released upon satisfactory inspection of property to ensure vacancy. Released to seller upon satisfactory. Okay. If unless extended in writing in written agreement, let's say $10 a day, $15 a day, $25 a day will be credited back to the buyer, $35 a day after the 30-day window. $35 a day will be credited back to the buyer after the 30-day window has passed. All right. I think that works. Has passed. 25, unless extended writing, $25 a day will be credited back to the buyer after the 30 day when it has passed. If property has not been vacated, I guess. Okay. All right. Download. Matter of fact, we're gonna give them 40 days. 35 days. Chippy, that sounds so gross, man. What are you doing? Good news though, I did have someone say to check back with them in August. Bet. So when do you check back with them, man? It's what? May, June, July, August. That's 4 months. When should you check back with them, man? I know you know it. If somebody tell you, if a seller asks you to check back within 4 months, by and large, the rule of the game is survey says. I don't know if he's still up there. Yeah, he's still up there. What's up, Jason? When you gonna check back in with him? If you know, that's right. Cut in half, 2 months. Brian Shanklin, yeah, 2 months. Check back with him in May, June, end of June. And don't have to be, hey, still buying the property. Just, hey, how you doing? Drove by the property, still thinking about you, or I hope you're doing well, or whatever way you're establishing that rapport. Yep. Nah, brother. That thing, it's probably gonna be sold by then. You cut in half, especially 4 months. Cut that thing in half. Yep. Yeah, 2 months. Usually cut it in half. They say 2 weeks, call them back in a week, or text them in a week, or yep, let's see. Let me delete this right here. Delete it. You're not gonna get in trouble too much for following up, especially if you're just doing touches or, hey, just thought about you, drove by the property, hope all is well. You want to say front of mind. We're marketers. We're marketers. They sell Coke every day. Coke and Coca-Cola. They sell Coca-Cola sells every day, letting them know that, hey, we got a product, a service in your situation, in our situation, that is viable, that you want, that you need. Out of sight, out of mind. And they definitely gonna have people calling them. They having people calling them right now. Calling. If you calling or texting, somebody else calling and texting. Absolutely. We ain't gotta worry about other folks, because you're gonna be following up, because other folks ain't gonna follow up. So I do have someone to call. Miss Shirley. She'll be the last one. Then I'm gonna figure out how to do this game thing. Barbara, this is Shirley. Boom, 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 boom. What do I need? I need your phone number and your mailing address. I should have your email already. Send this over to and updated 35 day after closing. 119 Arlington 742 Street, Jacksonville, North Carolina. We're doing a North Carolina. Forget the daggone name of the person I was just talking to. Oh, there it is. Woo-wee. Leveraging time. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. Hey, Mr. I know. I apologize. I didn't even see it come through. I don't know what's wrong with my computer and my phone.
And listen, when I called the company, your mother was saying it was such a bad connection. I called twice. And it still didn't get any better. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna text him and ask him if he's available. And whenever he sees it, if he is, I know he'll call me.
That's exactly what happened too. I saw it. I was like, oh, let me give her a call because I didn't see it. My mama didn't even tell me. I was just on. She didn't even tell me.
She couldn't have understand me.
Oh,
she was trying her best, but she was saying she couldn't hang up and try again because it's a bad connection. And when I called back, it's still a bad connection, but I'm gonna try my best. She still couldn't hear me. So I was like, you know what? I ain't even gonna strain this woman's ears. I'm just gonna hang up. And try to text him and let him know that I'm trying to reach out to him. So I called you first, and then when it went to voicemail, I think it was, then I texted you and said, "Are you available?" And I said, "When he sees it, he'll give me a call."
Yeah, we got it.
And hopefully it won't be a phone tag.
Yeah, well, we got it. We here now. How are you doing?
I'm doing what I can do, doing the best I can. Because I mean, I've been getting this one property I'm working on to get the trees cut down. That crap, and we had so many variations of estimates, Courtney. It is a crying shame. It has gone from like the least expensive we have is I got I told you this on 2 acres. We had a lot of trees cut down.
Okay.
So he used his person. I called a friend of mine who used the person just recently, like maybe not even a month ago. And this guy wanted something like $12,000 to cut down 11 trees. He wanted almost $1,000 a tree. I'm like, you better get the hell out of here.
Wow.
And so the guy that we're now using, he's going to do it for $4,000, $4,500 actually. But that is the most reasonable. And it was the guy that my godson had originally referred me, but I still thought it was high. Well, now I no longer think it's high by comparison. We had 6,000, when another person said 7,000, and this last guy that came today said 12 great.
Jeez Louise.
You can start Monday. I'm like, I bet you can start.
So I can start whatever you want, right? That is such a wide spread. I do know it's pretty expensive though.
Yeah, I mean, tree cutting, they like really making the stuff.
Right.
Serious.
Right.
They ain't playing. And this was a Hispanic group.
Well, they gotta like, don't they gotta check all type of like especially on the ground, make sure they're not breaking any wires, pipes, and get. It's hard to get the what do you call it, not codes but permits and all that stuff, because we came across the same thing.
No, a lot of them don't use permits. A lot of them, I'm gonna be honest with you, some tree cutters, they are professionals and they know how to do it. They have the ladders, they have the ropes, and they know how to connect it. So we had one group come and say they didn't even have to call BG&E.
Oh wow.
One for 4,000. They said they call BG&E if they see trees up in the wire. They don't even try to cut them without connecting with BG&E and having BG&E turn off the service and just let people know who are connected that the service is going to be down for an hour.
Oh wow.
Or 30 minutes or however long the time is. But everybody, it's not necessarily certification and permits involved, believe it or not. I know Miss Utilities has to come if you are digging in the ground, but if you're already pulling up something that's already underground, the likelihood of you disturbing a gas line or anything else is not necessarily an increase. But I do know for any type of digging, you must call BG&E and have Miss Utilities come out.
Okay. Well, okay.
But it's interesting. It's interesting how, certain parameters, certain stipulations are around something like that. But I learned so much with the gas being off. I will never have that happen again in life.
Yeah, yeah, I got you. That's just the bad spot to be in, huh? Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yes,
You have to do so much. They charge you so much. I mean, like up to $3,300 just to assess. And then if there are any repairs, they have to go in and put in all new piping. If they hear or see more than 12 leaks, it's a whole bunch of stipulations that ordinarily you wouldn't have to go through. I mean, the leak could be there and you not know it, but as long as the pressure is okay, you're good to go. But they measure pressure, they measure leaks, they measure the forced air. It's so convoluted that you can get into expenses that you would never have imagined.
Jeez. Yeah.
And that's what I'm going through over at Daywalk because they completely turned the gas off. Completely.
Over at where?
And if it's off more than a year, you have to go through a whole bunch of unnecessary stuff. And they turned the gas off because they had run new lines in that whole street during COVID.
Oh man. So this is which see that, and then what's your recourse? What do you have any way to be compensated for your damages and time you got to spend?
Listen, that's my next step after I get a tenant in there. Right now, I'm just trying to get it up and running.
Yes, ma'am.
And then I'm retiring, so I'll have nothing but time to write the mayor, the congressman, the president of BG&E, everybody.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
And because what I have to my favor is because they were still sending me a gas and an electric bill to my property. I had no idea that the gas was off.
Oh wow.
See, at the 2317, I asked for the gas to be cut off because I didn't trust those people in that area. They would connect your stuff and have it on, illegally connect stuff. They go in there, those squatters were something over on the west side. And so I definitely had that cut off, but I never requested that my BG&E come off. So when I get bills from 2317 just says electric, right? Because that's the only thing that I have on. But when I kept getting my bills from Daywalk, it was gas and electric. And so the bill was low, but I thought it was low because it was empty. Just made sense, right?
Yeah, right.
No, they were charging me for the leasing of the equipment.
Jeez. Woo, people find a way to beat you in the head.
I'm like, how can you charge me all this time? And so they applied whatever they charged me that year to my residents here. But I'm not done because when I show all of my receipts,
right.
Let me just tell you.
Literally receipts.
I'm gonna tell them for the plumber, for the time off. And then I had to take off 3 different times to be at the property because 3 different entities came out because of the fact that they didn't even know the gas was off. Like the first person that looked in my file should have seen that the gas had been turned off. They didn't know it, so they sent the first person out. I had to schedule and wait till they got scheduled another time because they said I needed to change my meters. Couldn't change the meters because the meters didn't work. The meters weren't the problem. Then they had a water in the hole and in the sidewalk hole where the metal casing is. They came there. They had to send somebody to draw that out. And then after the person came to draw it out, they had to send somebody else behind to turn on the gas line. And that's when they discovered no gas.
Oh boy, you've been through it, Miss Shirley. Oh my goodness, you've been through it.
Very convoluted, but it is what it is, and it already happened. So that's that. But I had been speaking to Mr. Roberts, and he was working on a house like week before last.
All right.
And so he was supposed to finish up with the house next Wednesday, and he was supposed to coordinate with me to get to the property on 2555. And I haven't heard from him. And I called him this morning and he didn't return the call. And I texted him because I know he said he was going to start a class, which I'm not sure what the hours were and what and how that was working out for him. But he said that he was going to be ready to start on the house last week. I've heard nothing from him. And he
That
was
is
like,
messed up.
"Well,
And I just saw him about an hour ago. I would have said something to him. Come on, Rob, you can't be doing that if I'm giving you referrals. That's making us look bad. You can't be doing it now.
Right, and so I asked him if he wanted to cut the grass. He said he would cut the grass. He started cutting one grass. He stepped in the middle of the other grass. And then when he cut the grass, he left it all on the sidewalk. So I was like, I'm just gonna tell him, like I'm not gonna say anything. But I told him, I said, you know, because I paid $40 for mine here, and I'm on a quarter of an acre. Now I know how they're expensive in the city. So I asked him how much would he charge to cut the grass because my grass guy didn't come, and I was not gonna let it get too high and then people start dumping. So I said, well, you cut it? So he said, well, yeah, I'll cut it. So he cut one, he stopped halfway in the other. He said he was gonna go back the next morning to cut it. He didn't get a chance to do that. So then I told him, I said, well, can you at least going and finishing it? I said, I'll cash after you the 40 for the first house, and when you're done the other, I'll cash after you. So I said, please take a picture when you're finished. So when we took a picture, it was like grass still on the sidewalk, and it was like debris on the lawn. And I was like, listen, for my money, I said, for $40, I said, my expectation is that you're gonna blow the grass off with a blower, and that you're gonna get up whatever debris is in the grass. I said, because that's the purpose of me having the grass cut, so people don't think nobody's not living there, they just dump. Because trust and believe, that area is dumping ground.
Yeah.
On Emerson Avenue.
Right.
If they see where you're not coming, oh my God.
That's easy for them to sweep through that. That's just fines. Yep.
Yeah, and so I haven't been fined in 3 years, and now they know who I am, so sometimes they'll call me.
Oh, okay.
They'll say, you know, the grass is high or whatever, but I don't let it get like that anymore. And so I told my lawn care guy, I said, if you don't cut it when you say you're gonna cut it, trust me, I'm getting somebody out there. If you don't board up where you're supposed to board up, trust me, I'm gonna get somebody else to do it. I said, because I cannot wait on you. You tell me you're gonna do something, I'm expecting that you do it.
Exactly. I hear that.
As I said, that's what made me turn to Mr. Roberts. I was like, I hope you don't turn up like and start being like my other guy.
I think some of these guys sometimes they're so they I think they sometimes bite off or take on more, and they take exactly But you got to be able to say no. Yeah, that's not cool. He was
supposed to be coming down to the school to get the key to the property. He talked about closing it up so it wouldn't get rained on anymore in the back porch, the one that was all the way in the back where the roof was like literally and just collapsed because it got wet so bad. He talked about fixing the beach, and I was like, okay, let's get started. Let's give me an estimate. Let's get started. And so he was working on the one house. And he said that he didn't know he had to be there all day to wait for somebody to come and inspect whatever it was. So that was when I talked to him the week before, he was like, I can start after Wednesday or I can start on Wednesday. Well, then that Tuesday came, he was like, I got to stay in the house all day. He didn't say I had to do that, so I got to go back tomorrow because the person never came. So he was like, I'll be ready to start next week. Well, next week was this past Monday, and I hadn't heard anything. So yesterday I reached out. I called him this morning, and it went straight to voicemail. So I texted him, and I haven't gotten a reply from him yet.
Well, I just text him. Hopefully we'll hear something. I'll hear something soon. I'll push him over your way, or if you feel like it's not, reliable, definitely. Of course, I know you're gonna do what's right for you. So, yeah.
Absolutely. But like I said, his prices are definitely reasonable, but I
Yeah.
just want him to follow through if he says he's
Right.
going to do whatever, because for 2317, I definitely want to get up and running, and that's going to have to go through the same protocol and procedure as the Daywall house, because
Okay.
I elected to have the gas off over there.
Yeah.
And they were actually going to come in and switch the meters out. So I definitely want to get that property up and running, but he said, well, let's just seal off the roof at 255 so that no more damage occurs. And I'm in 100% agreement. I just can go over there and start that so that nobody can get in either way, and just so that it doesn't worsen and it doesn't mess with the beams in the floor.
Right.
And so he's like, yeah, I'll take care of that. And like I said, here it is. Tomorrow will be Friday.
Right. Oh, yikes, Mr. Robert.
Later. So
all right. Well, yikes.
We'll see what happens.
Okay. Well, well, I'll just check back in. Just let us know any way we can help. I did text him. I'll even go knock on the door if I don't get a text back from him, because he's very responsive to me. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You told me that's the only reason why I'm still following up with him, because you were like real pleased with the work that he did with the house.
So
and then when you call on him, he's right there.
Yeah.
He's dependable.
Maybe because he know he got his. He's been very dependable. I can't say anything bad about Mr. Robert. I do think that we have a proximity to each other. We see each other all the time. So, yeah.
Right. That's what he said. He lives right down the street from you. So that makes it a little bit difficult.
Yeah.
When you're not following the people, all you got to do is go knock on the door and say, hey, man, when you come back.
Right. Exactly. So maybe there's a little pressure on there, but he's definitely a good guy. He's done stuff bent over backwards for us in different ways. So,
very nice guy.
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't know whether he's just biting off more.
that might be it. That might be it.
And he just can't get to me. But my thing is just communicate.
Right. Exactly.
They've been sitting this long, but at the same time, I'm trying to get some income coming in. So when I roll out July 1, I have a cash flow that's reliable, And so I know, like I said, the minor things that have to be done in 2317, nonetheless, they've got to be done. And he was saying we can move all the furniture in one room and I can take it one room at a time. And I was like, great. But like we have to start on anything, because I think I'm going to leave 2317 furnished, right?
Right.
So that everything gets set up there. And the only thing I would want him to do is probably put in the bathroom. Like I said, the bathroom is the biggest issue for me. That's right off from the kitchen. That's like Jack to me.
Okay.
So I want to get that done. And he was like, well, I can easily do that. And he was saying at 25, 55. He said he's actually done the plumbing and all that for home. And so I was like, well, if you're capable, I said, let's get started. Let's rock and roll. But I just don't want to prolong it too much, because we're in May, and pretty soon it'll be June. June 15th is our last day at work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear that. Yeah. So you got to make it happen.
When do you get out?
June. That's my last day. That's my last day as an educator in that field. It's my last day. I'm burning the ships. Like I said, I'm not burning bridges, but I'm burning the ships. I'm going full time in wholesaling, betting on myself. So it's gonna be a fun, bittersweet, exciting time. Thank you. Yeah. So I'm retired. Absolutely, we're retiring from education at the same time. Yep. I might be on your boat to help with some mediation later on.
Hey, listen, you're welcome. And I'm going to say this to you. If you have any business ventures that you need to partner with, we live in foreign property.
Oh, absolutely. That'd be fun, Miss Shirley. Yeah. Okay, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I'm open, I don't have a big cash flow, but I got to play with.
Well, that's awesome. We'll definitely keep you.
Let me know if you want to venture out on something that you see that might be worth an investment, and you don't have the other side of the investor, let me know.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll pass up no good cash.
I hear that. Well, absolutely. Well, I'll definitely let you know, because that's what we're parlaying our funds into. We plan to be the property owners of residential assisted living. So we'll let a high performing operator perform and operate it, and we'll be basically the landlords for them. And it should be still some really strong cash flow, doing some really good stuff for people, and some really good like A class neighborhoods, so that we know we're going to get the cash flow that's going to sustain it. So I'll definitely keep you in mind, because that's a great, it's a
Because
a lot of people need served.
just so you know, I did that for a
Oh,
long
wow.
time.
Oh,
I
wow.
was an EA for
Oh,
Maryland
cool.
Home. So I was in charge of 54 sites. So the inspections, I had to make sure all of those got inspected. Then when the state came through with 2 pillars, a night light, and
Oh, wow. Okay.
rails and all that good stuff. So I am like, I won't even charge you a consultancy. If you need me to help you, Courtney, I mean, you've really been a godsend to me.
Oh.
Things. Like, I don't think you've ever gotten over me. You've always been insightful, even referring Mr. Roberts. Some people call their good workers
Oh,
and that kind
nah.
of thing. So, like I said, like up to $500 I paid for the tax man, I'm like, if I get it, I'm gonna give it to other people. That's just who I
That's a
am.
blessing.
So if you need any insight, because that's been a while ago, but mainly I had to get all of the properties ready for state inspection.
Okay.
So I had to coordinate the fire department coming through and passing each house. When I had to open up another house, I had to make sure that I had aligned with the fire department and everybody came in to make sure that it was passing state standards. And then thereafter, because actually my godson, the one that's managing my property over there, that's when he actually set up his house.
Oh, sweet.
He had a sprinkling system. He put a sprinkling system in, and his son was supposed to run him, and his son kind of veered off and went in the other direction.
Okay.
He's like, the hell with it. He was supposed to run it. I was supposed to get the house together. He said, so he's local, Shirley, so I just leased the houses out. So he's leasing the property out to a young lady who is doing drug rehab.
Oh, nice.
So she has 5 clients in each home, and she has a business. She doesn't always sign her lease under the business. She signs the lease under her.
Okay.
So she can avoid a lot of inspections. But basically, they go through a 2-year program with her, and they go through the recovery program, and then the idea is for them to release, and they can stay as short of a time or as long as they want, but they want them to stay a minimum of 2 years. But if they don't stay the 2 years, they replace them with another potential candidate.
Oh,
And
wow.
when they come out, the concept is that they can live independently,
Yeah.
free, and with drug-free life. And so that's what she does. She has 3 properties so far, and she's waiting for mine to get ready.
That's beautiful. Because that's the mix of so many great things. Of course, the great investment, and then actually providing a service that's so needed. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But that's what he initially started out doing. Not my godson. He really was into it. He actually went and took the classes to get licensed, and to have his licensure and everything.
Yeah.
He and his son was supposed to do it, but when his son kind of just wavered off into another direction, he's like, listen, I'm just gonna leave the house, because he has 5 or 6 properties.
Oh, wow.
That he has. And so 3 of them actually have those facilities in it. One he actually set up because they were going to do vets, which gave them something like $7,000 per candidate.
Jeez, see, that's what I'm talking about. Because that's that government subsidized funds.
That's what you need to look into.
Right.
I think we all need to do lunch one day, Courtney.
Right. And I know a gentleman. I actually interviewed him for one of our meetups, and he does 501(c). He helps people like set those up so that you can, pay no federal, no state taxes, and still be able to. It's a nonprofit, but you still be able to like write in your salary that gives you the exactly. So let's do that. Let's.
I'm game. Once school lets out, if you want to do it before then, because we have another person that's talking about how to list yourself under Google, and he wants to take her to lunch because she explained something that I really couldn't convey very clearly. But when we do our mediation, because he's doing the mediation class for the $1,500 course.
Oh, okay.
And so we were looking at that because I'm just exploring anything that's going to bring me money.
Absolutely.
That I can do without a lot of stress. I don't want stress. I mean, I'm leaving stressed, and I certainly don't want to jump into it, even though it would be stress for me, directly benefiting me. I just don't want too much stress on my plate. And so, thus, my godson is, going to manage my property. But I still may want to flip 255, but I just want to get it in a better condition to maximize my dollars from the resale. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And like a lot of people are not buying property in that neighborhood because of those 5 houses that look like deplorable. So
Yeah.
about getting the state to get the city to come in and raise those properties because they really need to be torn down.
Right. Well, you know, we here anyway. I'm here anyway we can help, you know, in any way. So that's gonna be great. I'm glad this is gonna be a great like relationship, regardless of you know what happens there beyond. So I can already see that. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. I'm actually about to have a basically having like a little trivia game night with a couple of folks on our small team. And so I got to figure out how to use this software. I don't know how to use this thing, but I'm supposed to be setting it up and getting them ready by 7:30. So I'm gonna probably have to get on the phone.
You have a little bit, very little bit of time. So
Yeah.
we'll talk, and I will just text you when I hear from Mr. Roberts.
Sounds
So
good.
you know that, you know, he kind of communicated with me.
All right.
Because like I said, I do want to get things up and moving, but it's kind of stagnant on that side
Yeah.
for those 2 properties.
Well,
So you go ahead and
yes, ma'am.
enjoy your trivia night.
Thank you. And I'll still have you on I'll put you on my calendar just to follow up just in case I don't hear from them too. So just to check in.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye. So sweet. Oh, there's a lot right there. Ooh, may partner together, private investor, ALFs, godson does it as well, works a lady who does drug rehab homes, can't get in touch with Mr. Robert, got crazy quotes for tearing down trees and other properties, looking for cash flow opportunities when she retires from teaching in June 15th, 2022. Yeah, we both retiring from teaching at the same time. We're retiring from teaching, y'all. All right, now I gotta really figure out how to use this thing called Jackbox. And y'all know how to use Jackbox. DM me, holler at your boy, because I gotta figure this out. I got 6 minutes. All right, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna tag her as a private investor. Miss Shirley, private investor, private lender, private money. Yeah, relationships right there. She wants a partner down the road. That'd be super cool. All right. Okay. I guess I'll call that buyer back that I said I would call back. Stay till the job's done, Rollins. All right, let me call this guy back. Yeah. And then we're really getting off of here because I got to figure this thing out. Javier, let's see if I can figure this out with you, Javier. Man, oh man, bro. Woo! Brother.
Please leave your message for 41080515553.
Hey, Javier, this is Courtney, but I was just giving you a call back as promised. Feel free to call us back if you're interested in that Furley Street property, and we'll talk from there. All right, take care. Let's see. I'm gonna put him on a drip if I haven't already. I put my hand up on my hip when I drip you. I thought I put him on a drip. All right, so let me see. What's up, Just? Hey, were you able to do that? Were you able to pull the list and throw it up on PropStream and get the data you need to skip trace? Hey, calling back about Furley. Let us know if you are still interested. www.atbuyhomes. No, AT Wholesale Deals. ATWholesaleDeals.com. Awesome, man. Awesome. That's what I'm talking about. I got 6 hot leads from it. That's what I'm talking about. Boy, man, action. I love it, homie. Yeah, bro, we gotta get together, man. I wish you played golf, man. I wish some of y'all play golf. Jason, do y'all play golf? I got 3 spots on Monday. Saturday, 1:00, Clifton Park. Don't nobody won't play with me, man. But anyways, it's been a beautiful time, y'all. Go check out the YouTube or even on Instagram. Right before this post, there was a post where I worked with the Aqua team sales training. We reviewed Uncovering Pain, basically looking at the Sandler's system and Steve Trang's active listening 2.0 to talk about strategies for what and why to uncover pain. Yeah. It's all good, man. Just go out there and hit a couple times, or I invite y'all to come to 5 Irons. I'm there every Sunday, 8:00. I'm there every morning, 6:30, but I doubt that's a time for you. But Sunday, 8 p.m. What if I just start having that like open to investors and folks who won't come, drink, chill, hit the simulator, and talk shop, or just connect? I should start doing that. I should start publishing that. Oh, that would be good for them. 5 Irons at 5 Irons. Oh man, I'm writing that down somewhere at a place. Do REI Deals. Happy hour. Sundays networking, 5:00 or 8:00 p.m. 5 Irons. Where can I write that? 5 Irons, 8 p.m. every Sunday. Drinks, golf, real estate, and relationships, friendships, I guess. That's gotta be the bomb. Come learn out of it. The golf is free golfing, free golf, because I have the simulator rented out already, so it's free. But you gotta pay, but you gotta get there by 7 p.m. if you want dinner. But drinks is always open. Kitchen closes at 7, but the drinks are wide open. Oh man, I'm gonna start doing that. That is the lick. Yeah, I like that. Anyways, brothers and sisters and all those in between, y'all go check that out because it's a great podcast. Not podcast, but great. I think sales training. My team, they're getting better and better, and I'm learning so much from them. And yeah, but I'm about to get off here. We're about to have a what do you call it? Trivia night with Jackbox TV. Something on Switch. I gotta figure out how to use this bad boy. And yeah, so go to atwholesaledeals.com if you want to check out deals and partner just like me and Justin or me and Brad and other folks have done up here. DM and text if you ever want to connect and just talk strategy like me and Jason do up here. And if you want some support or if you got some support to provide, we definitely accept feedback. And resimply.com/Aqua team if you're looking for a great CRM that does so much more. And yeah, just want to general connect and chat and talk shop. That's how we do it. We do it. We love connecting with folks. Until next time, I'll see you on the next